Reece, once light, is now consumed by a dark, unknown power after a warlock ritual. His pack disappears in the sanctum's destruction, leaving him at Caelum's mercy. What is Reece now, and can he be saved? Where did his pack vanish to? What is the nature of the dark power within him? Reece's visions swam as he fought against the warlock's restraints. The weight of their magic crushed down on him. But it wasn't just the physical pain that left him breathless. It was the realization that he was losing himself. He could feel something inside him unraveling, memories bleeding into reality. The chamber around him faded, replaced by the scent of pine and the sharp sting of winter air. He knew this place. It was the night everything changed. Reece stood in the middle of the clearing, his younger self staring in horror at the scene before him. Bodies littered the snow, crimson staining the pure white ground. His father's pack had been ambushed, and in the middle of it all stood the one responsible, a warlock. Not just any warlock, Caelum. He looked different then, younger, his power raw and untamed. Reece's pulse pounded as he watched his past self charge, his claws flashing under the moonlight, only to be struck down by a force he didn't yet understand. He had been weak then, too young to fight back, too powerless to stop what happened next. His mother's scream. The memory twisted into something sharper. This wasn't just a vision. This was Caelum's doing. He was forcing Reece to relive his worst moments, to break him from the inside out. Reece gasped as he was ripped back into the present. His body trembled with the aftershocks of the memory, and Caelum stood before him, watching with a knowing smile. "You remember now, don't you?" Caelum murmured. "You always wondered why I spared you that night." Reece's hands curled into fists. "You should have killed me when you had the chance." Caelum chuckled. "Oh no, Alpha. You misunderstand." He stepped closer, lowering his voice. "I let you live because you were always meant to serve a greater purpose. You were never the hunter." Reece's stomach twisted as Caelum leaned in. "You were the bait." Miles away, in the depths of the warlock's stronghold, Trinity lay unconscious, trapped in a world of forgotten memories. Her past had been locked away for years, but now it was unraveling, thread by thread. She was young again, standing in front of an unfamiliar figure, a woman with silver eyes and hair as dark as night. The woman kneeled, pressing something into her hands, a stone, warm to the touch, pulsing with a power she didn't understand. "You must never let them take this from you," the woman whispered, "or you'll forget who you are." Trinity's heart pounded. Who was this woman? And why did she feel like she had already forgotten something important? Trinity woke with a gasp, her pulse racing. The chamber around her felt suffocating, the warlock's magic pressing down on her. But it wasn't the magic that left her breathless. It was the realization that the warlocks had taken more than just her freedom. They had taken her memories. She stumbled to her feet, forcing herself to think. If she could remember even a piece of her past, she could find a way out of this. But the question was, what if she wasn't ready for the truth? Reece had spent his whole life believing he was meant to protect his pack, to fight, to lead. But what if that had never been his purpose? Caelum's words echoed in his mind. "You were the bait." The truth clawed at him, forcing him to confront something he had buried long ago. His past wasn't just his own. It was tied to the warlocks in ways he didn't understand, and now he wasn't sure if he was fighting against fate or falling straight into its trap. He looked around at his pack, what was left of them. Juniper, Noah, Vincent, Elias. They had all suffered because of him, and Trinity. Trinity was still out there, alone. His hands trembled, fury and helplessness colliding inside him. He had lost too much. He couldn't lose her too. But first, he needed to break free. Caelum watched Reece struggle, his amusement fading into something colder. "You think strength alone will save you?" he mused. "Let me show you what true power looks like." He raised his hands and suddenly, the chamber walls trembled. Dark energy crackled through the air, and Reece felt it. A shift, a pull, something ancient stirring beneath the surface. This wasn't just about revenge anymore. The warlocks were preparing for something far worse, and Reece was running out of time. Reece is now a corrupted vessel, a weapon of dark power. His pack is trapped within his twisted memories. The dark power is an ancient entity, feeding on despair. Can Reece be saved? Can his pack be recovered? What horror will this dark power unleash?
Hey, I am Trinity. Want to know what happens next? Then click the link in the description below and download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of Chosen by Fate, Rejected by the Alpha,